everyone, welcome to the chaotic corner of the internet. I'm Ilya, your dog entertainer for today, and I have been gone for a while. Hi. How's everyone doing? Let me turn my mic up a little bit. Hello, how's everyone doing? Yeah, I've been really busy. I am so sorry I've been gone. But how has everyone been? I don't know, man. Hi, Mushroom. And I've been gone for a while. I'm back now. I'm back. I'm probably gonna be back to streaming semi-regularly. Like I will be streaming, like a couple times a week when I can. But I've been hella busy with like college classes and my real life and stuff. Like this week, this is the third day, only the third day I've been home. And I wasn't supposed to be home for the whole day. I was supposed to just come home. Like, I was supposed to be home at around like at 9 and then stream at 10. But I cancelled some things that I had to do today, so I ended up being home at 4 p.m. Around 4. I don't remember exactly when I got home. But yeah. You miss me most? That's good. That's good. I'm back. It's good because I'm back. I'm not gone. I'm doing okay. I'm just been so busy. I've been missing so much sleep. I've been using like friends coming over as an excuse to sleep, take naps. I've been going to my friends' houses to sleep and take naps, or else like because if I'm home, I have to study. But yeah, this year, other than my normal classes, an interesting class has been added, which is like forensic linguistics. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Actually, I forgot to get water. Okay, yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna get water. I will be right back. I am so sorry. Yeah, I'm not back in the mindset of streaming. I'll be right back in a second. I'm just gonna go grab some water and go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be back in like less than 2 minutes, I hope. I'm sorry. Did my model move while I was gone? What the fuck? I dropped my bottle. Water. So, yeah. I've been mostly focusing on classes. Mostly, like, actually only focusing on classes, to be honest. I haven't even gotten to play that much League. Anyway, Mushroom, how are you doing? How have you been? How's everyone been? I have missed streaming, not even gonna lie. Just chilling at home and streaming, I missed it. I forgot I need to put my phone to charge as well. Shit. We're really messy. I was one of the few exceptions! Oh my god, thank you so much! Even though I wasn't streaming... No, I wasn't streaming. I mean, focusing on yourself and watching streamers is a totally different thing. But I understand why, honestly. I have like mostly disconnected myself from too much online stuff. Like I've been watching like a few YouTube videos while I do stuff. But other than that, I haven't really concerned myself with what a lot of creators are doing. To be fair, not even myself. I'm gonna get my phone to charge. I'm gonna try to keep talking if y'all can hear me while I do that. But yeah, I have mostly not been concerning myself with it happening on the internet. I've also just been studying and like going like in quotations. When I go out, mostly I am literally just studying out. One of the days I went out after my college class with some of my classmates, and like we went to a cafe. And what do you think we did? We sat down and we studied together. Very interesting, huh? Like I went to a friend's house, I took a nap for like 2 hours, and then I studied. I sat and studied. Oh, thank you for the headpads. Thank you. Okay, then that makes a lot of sense. That is really good then, if you're disconnecting yourself from stuff. I would say that is the best thing you can do for yourself. Honestly. For me, I just kinda disconnect a little bit because I can very easily multitask, like watch videos and study. I can do those two things. But again, if you're not one of the people that can, then disconnecting completely or like mostly is the best thing you can do for yourself. And I am very proud of you for doing that. I am very proud of you. Good job. Alright, let's get into some FNAF. How about that? Well, I'm gonna continue talking occasionally. I need to remember the game because I don't. I haven't been playing a lot of games that much. I've just been like mostly playing some TFT, some League of Legends, occasionally. I haven't played too much League of Legends either. Not as much as I used to, that's for sure. But yeah, I think I can just do mouse. I can have my hand off the keyboard. Not gonna lie, whenever I play games that only need mouse, I still feel very... Oh no, I do need... I need to press control. Okay, so I do need a mute call. I don't care. Oops. But yeah. TFT is fun, AF. I know! I know it is. It's great. I hope we're talking about Teamfight Tactics here and not Team Fortress 2 because that. Oops, shit. I accidentally pressed the Windows key. Yippee! Oh, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. What was I saying? Yeah, I hope we're talking about Teamfight Tactics here, not Team Fortress 2. Well, then you would have put the 2, but that doesn't matter. I'm getting anxious for the puppet, even though I don't think he shows up in the first night, to be honest. Yeah, I am so tired. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I don't have to wake up early. Dude, I am so beyond happy, you don't understand. You don't understand how happy I am for the fact I don't have to wake up early. I can just sleep in. I can sleep in. That's insane. I don't know where I am. I'm glad that my I'm glad that my channel and my streams and my chat is a safe space for you. I do really appreciate that, and I am so glad that you have found peace here. Oh, he does show up, huh? And I am so glad that you have found peace here and comfort in me just talking and messing around like an idiot. I'm getting a bit of my feels as well. But yeah, I'm so happy that you like it here. It might be the fact that I'm a small streamer, so it gets a bit more personal with viewers and chatters. It feels a little more, I guess the right word is intimate, but it sounds a little more nefarious than I mean it to. It's just a little more personal, I guess. You know, which isn't a bad thing. Thank you for the kind words. There's no need to thank me. I believe them, so I say them. The thanks and the appreciation is not necessary. But yeah, anyway, other than that, my classes have been pretty interesting. I have a class which is forensic linguistics, which is basically anything that is said or written or verbal text in like that has to do with any kind of trial or any legal thing. If it's legal and it's a written text, it could be it could be in the field of forensic linguistics. I find it very interesting, and I'm thinking about like what? And I'm thinking like about maybe following that path. I just think like most of it has to do with trademarks though, which is kind of annoying because who the fuck cares about trademarks and shit other than some forensic linguists? Oh. Um. Are you gonna move or what the fuck is happening? Can you like move? I've been hearing a lot of Gen Alpha like lingo recently, and I have in fact not been enjoying it. Why the fuck is everyone saying 6-7 all of a sudden? What the fuck does 6-7 mean? Would someone be so kind as to explain it to me? There we go. He's gone. Why is she still there? Ah, my ears are ringing. Why is she still there? Okay. Well, GG. Night 2. Fuck. What was I saying? What was I talking about? Yeah, forensic linguistics. Honestly, I think I'm a little bit more interested in the more crime-ish aspects of forensic linguistics, such as like kidnappings, ransom demands, voice recognition, writing style identification. Oh, hello bot, how are you doing? I've been gone for a little while. How long have I been gone for? A couple weeks? Yeah, I've been a little gone. You've been playing the forest? Well, tomorrow, so will I. Y'all can tune in tomorrow for a forest stream with Victor. I do have like a couple complaints about my college specifically. There's just some things that I have a lot of complaints about, but honestly, I don't think this is the place to share those. Oh god damn, y'all are rushing it. We're taking it slow, we're just chilling. I heard balloon. What the fuck do I do about her? Damn. Both of them. I heard Balloon Boy. Where the fuck is he? Like, am I going insane? Do y'all not hear it? Okay, 1 second. I'll read the message in a second because a lot of things are happening right now. We need to focus a tiny bit. Hi. Oh my god, can you fuck off? Hi. I think it's because someone's constantly here in the front. I do not know where, like... Ah, Fox is not there. Alright, nice. Okay. Indeed, 6 a.m. here I am. I just read what you wrote. Mushroom. That would make sense. I'm sure there are other great creators too that have the same type of community as me, but I'm glad that mine feels safe. I'm really happy about that. Oh my god, can you turn to 6 a.m? Okay, there we go. Doesn't matter, typos are fine. Who cares? LD2, Crypto Monetics, and Dynamite. Ooh! Longest type of 4 a.m. Yeah, 6 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, indeed. I don't really mind, to be honest. I like to hear, to see my viewers type. I don't mind it. I don't think any creator minds it, to be honest. What they like, like, yeah, you twin. Hi. I'm gonna let the call go this one. Oh my god, that was fast. Hi.
Hello. Think I told you wouldn't have any problems. Did Foxy ever appear in the hallway? Probably not. I was just curious.
If you think it's a bad habit, then sure, you can try. But I don't really mind it.
They tried to remake Foxy, you know? They thought the first one was too scary, so they redesigned him to be more kid-friendly and put him in kids'
We're already on this shit? We're already...
The staff literally had to put Foxy back together at the end of every shift.
I'm about to mark.
Eventually they just stopped trying and left him in some kind of take apart, put back together attraction. Now he's just a mess of parts. I think the employees were
Okay, let's do this. I can't use the plot. You saved your points just for that. Really?
You know how these local stories come and go and seldom mean anything. I can personally assure you that whatever is going
League
on out
teammates
there,
or Freddy. Oh Jesus. Or you have more shit. Or Freddy. I would say league teammates with no question, absolutely none. Have you seen some of the shit that those bitches say? Bitch. I've been told to kill myself so many times, I couldn't even count. Enough to kill me for 100 lifetimes and more. Just so you know. Just so you know. It's insane. It is insane. Alright. Let's go back. Night 3 without Bot messing it the fuck up. He's gonna do it again. You're gonna do it again, aren't you? You're gonna do it again, aren't you? Hey. I am not evil. I don't type in League of Legends. At least I know that in some of my friend groups, I am known as the person, that one who never types in League. Because I don't. I'm very slow at typing. So I don't want to go AFK for that long to type to someone. So I would rather just not type at all and just talk to myself and respond to them in my head instead of like typing. Because that is too much. # too much work. I will not do that. I have typed before. I'm not gonna say like I have never typed, but it's not something I usually do. Most of the time it's with something positive. Like I'm pretty sure I typed like to some of my teammates, like when they're like slowly tilting, I'm like, hey dude, we got this, don't worry, we got this. To try and like calm them down. Because not because I think it's gonna be fine. I am tilting myself as well. I just think it's better if everyone just calms down a little bit. They do? I didn't know that. But occasionally I will type 1 or 2 words. Maybe when I take a kill, because I mostly play support, when I take a kill I might say like, oh sorry, my bad. Or if I die in a very stupid way, I'll say my bad. But that's pretty rare for me to actually see me type. I just don't care enough. I have like my homework. I wish I could show y'all my like homework and shit. I so wish I could, but I will not. But I will choose to not do that because I have since taken forensic linguistics, figured out that the way you type and the way you write is very much like a fingerprint. So I will choose not to show y'all. Yeah, but both League and Dota, there's low pit of hell. Even if you aren't being toxic, people report. I mean, I've been in elo hell. That's for sure. Like I've been there before. Smite was mandatory. This happened on stream. I'm like pretty sure this happened on stream. I had a jungler who didn't take Smite, they took heal instead, and in the first second of the game said first time jungle in my ranked game. Oh, boy. Oh boy. I was like not okay that game. Like I've been in elo hell, but honestly, that shit doesn't happen as much anymore. I feel like my games, like the games that I've been playing on my like only ranked account, which is my US account that I've never played on stream with, I feel like those games go pretty well. Like most of the times when we lose, it's just unfortunate circumstances. But then again, that account is higher than my main account. I'm sorry if I sound a bit off. I'm a bit sick, guys. I'm quite literally working myself to death. I have not been sleeping well. I have been mostly studying and everything. So shit. It's more fun playing with friends. I agree. I agree with that. Sariwa, thank you. Right now I gotta finish some notes from my class for it's basically a combination of linguistics, phonetics, and pragmatics. And then I have to also finish some notes for my what's it called again? Yeah, my forensic linguistics class. Oh no. Yeah, I know. It's terrible. I hate linguistics. Linguistics itself, like alone, would probably be my least favorite class if it wasn't from my my ELT professor. Bro, she is not qualified enough. Most of my professors have like so many degrees, like PhDs on PhDs, and like so many degrees, and she just has like 2 degrees. And she's the head of the department! I know, right? And she's like such a stuck-up bitch. Like, bro, I'm getting upset just thinking about her. Days like this, I'm glad that I'm anonymous. Because if I wasn't, I would get kicked out so fast. She's not a linguistics professor. My linguistics professor was great last year. Now we have a different one, which she's also great, but she's not that good of a professor. She's not that good at teaching, as much as she's very just a good person and very fun. Like, her classes are fun, but the way she teaches is a bit difficult to understand. I would by no means say that she's a bad professor. The one I'm talking about is my ELT professor, which is more focused on like teaching us how to teach English. All of it is teaching English as a second language, not a first language. So it's a bit different than normal English teachers. Like, we don't teach literature. We teach the English language. But hopefully, I'm hoping that I'll possibly be able to, instead of going into like being a professor in, a teacher in English, I would ideally like to go into forensic linguistics. I fell in love with the class as soon as I started it. It is so beyond fun. It's so demanding but so fun. The professor is great. The lectures are great. Everything is amazing. It's a difficult class, and for some people, for most people in my class at least, they find it very boring. I find it so fun. So fun. It's great. But I do feel like I've been away from home for too long, and I'm very much a homebody. Oh. She has given us some. Obviously, I'm not able to share them here because that would very much probably dox me because of where the books are, what library they're in. But yeah, she has given us a bunch of materials that we can study if we so wish to, which I am gonna be doing, actually, because as I said, I fell in love with the class. Oh my god, fuck off. Like, fuck off. I see that. I see that. I get it. Why are you laughing again? Fuck off, dude. And you fuck off too. Technically, there is a way to beat FNAF without lights, but I do in fact not wish to. I am not good enough at FNAF to be able to beat it without lights. Not even night 3. My leg is itchy. Wait. If anything, I'd say I'm pretty bad at FNAF. That scared me, not gonna lie. I don't think that's trauma dumping, to be honest. That makes total sense. I feel the same about high school. I feel like I probably should have studied harder than I did. Yeah, I feel like I probably should have studied harder than I did. Back then. Thank you, Connor. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with my high school years, honestly. Like, I was a bit of a loner, obviously. I'm a VTuber, so of course I was a loner. Which VTuber was popular in high school, dude? Who peaks in high school and then goes on to be a VTuber? I don't think many people do. I think people who peak in high school go and do shit with their life, not become VTubers and shit. I'm not saying that being a VTuber is bad or anything, but most people don't make it, so I don't see someone who's not absolutely in love with it doing it, other than if they're chronically online. Also, I just don't feel like most people do that. Fuck! Jesus, my bottle just made a noise and scared the shit out of me! Okay, thank God. Jesus Christ. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, exactly. People have their own lives after those years. And like, I'm not like VTubers do too. They have their own lives, and you need to remember that. When watching VTubers, the one thing that people forget is that we also have our own lives, and we have, like, most of us at least have personal lives. Like, I do have a personal life. I do, like, have friends and shit. But people tend to forget that because I feel like people idolize us quite a bit. I have a life. Yeah, unfortunately for you, Connor, I have a life. So you can stream more. Unless you decide to pay me a livable wage, I will in fact not be quitting college and my life. Unless you pay me a livable wage. If you decide to pay me a livable wage, I will do anything you'd like. I'll quit college. Fuck college, honestly.
There's been somewhat of an investigation going on. We may end up having to close for a few days. I don't know. I want to emphasize, though, that it's really just a precaution. Fazbear Entertainment denies any wrongdoing. These things happen sometimes. It'll all get sorted out in a few days. Just keep an eye on things, and I'll keep you posted. Just as a side note, though, try to avoid eye contact with any of the animatronics side if you can. Someone may have tampered with their facial recognition systems. We're not sure. But the characters have been acting very
That is insane. That sentence is insane. I do not, in fact, touch grass. What I do touch, though, is my notebooks. That is it. Touch my notebooks. And my friends. I had coffee with some friends today. After college, we had coffee in, like, the college lounge. We also just talked about our personal lives, to be honest. And then, like, we talked about, like, classes and shit. And how much we hate some professors. Um... Oh yeah, I never... Huh? Being 26, I have one of my friends from college. She's 28. Being 20 and 28 are completely different things. Like, theirs are completely different lives. Why am I missing so much? Hi. 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 Probably because I'm looking everywhere continuously and I don't stop. do it. No pressure but pressure. I forgot what it's like to be watched by people while I'm doing like stuff, while I'm playing games. So I got a little unused to having the pressure of people watching you and stuff. I am taking a very interesting class in academic body language as well. That's pretty fun, right? My professor said that my walk is very confident and my face doesn't match that. She said that my face and voice don't match the fact, like, how confident my walk is. So I should try to match my face and voice to, like, I should try to get my face and voice to match how confident my walk is. Now, you know why I walk like that? Because I have problems with my joints. I don't mean to walk confidently. My legs just genuinely hurt if I walk any other way. Now, I don't know how that is my fault. I don't know what to tell ya. I mean, yeah, of course I'm just a queen, but you know. I learned that apparently a lot of academics, when they sit, specifically older male academics, they sit with like their hands behind their head and like cross-legged and shit because they wanna show that they think they're better than you. So you'll have just like most of the dudes in an academic meeting sitting like that. Well, Connor, that's because you do think that you're better and smarter than everyone else. So... I think that if you want to seem a little more down to earth, you probably shouldn't be sitting like that in an academic or professional or corporate setting. No, VTubing doesn't count. Or streaming. Well, they do call us like corporate VTubers. It's not what it means when you want to say like in a corporate setting. Well, yeah, you sit like that normally, but you wouldn't sit like that in an academic or professional setting. Well, that's how some usually older men academics sit in academic meetings. Because they genuinely think and want to show that they think they're better than you. And they think that they're smarter and know more shit. Okay, okay. Damn. The thing is, like, basically academic meetings are just a dick size contest. There we go. I figured out the word contest. That's what it is. To be honest. Bro, one of my professors is so overqualified. I wish I could share with you guys her credentials, but I really can't. Because if I do, I'm gonna dox myself. But she has so much, like, she's so overqualified to be a professor at my college. That she's so overqualified. And she's pretty well known in her field, so if anyone is in her field, they will probably know who she is. Obviously, I'm not gonna mention the field that she's in, but yeah. The thing is that people will say like, "Oh, I don't go, and my lectures aren't that long, because my lectures are like 3 hours long, and I only have like lectures 4 times a week." But like, dude, it's so, some of my classes are so analytical and so much like so theory based that I have to study so much for it. No matter the fact that, like, technically speaking, it's not that hard if you like, if you think about it like only a little bit. If you think about it like very, if you actually think about how much should I have to do, technically it doesn't sound that bad. Like, oh, I have to look at a study about like a forensic linguistic study on a trademark lawsuit. Oh, that's so grueling. It's technically not, but it kind of is. And for most people, it's boring. It is boring for most people. For me, it's not. I like it. Forensic linguistics is basically anything in the courtroom or in anything related to law-based with Twitch isn't showing on YouTube? Shit, that's not good. Hey Connor, would you mind okay, it's good, it's working. There it is. I pointed, but obviously you couldn't tell. Yeah, forensic linguistics is anything that has to do with spoken or written things related to anything that has to do with the law or the courtroom. So, a lot of forensic linguists will do stuff like trademark lawsuits, like copyright lawsuits. Some will work with for like ransom notes to try and figure out who it is that wrote it. Text messages that were sent by someone who went missing. Why is my cursor doing that? Okay, anything like any text messages sent by anyone who was either killed or went missing, or sometimes also it will have to do with suicide notes to figure out if it is legit. Because sometimes it won't be legit. I was actually talking with my forensic linguistics professor about, what's it called? About Law and Order, because, she basically said like, oh, you look like you're, because I had told her that I'm very interested in this class and I'm thinking about pursuing forensic linguistics. She was like, you seem like maybe you really like true crime and or shows with like police. So she asked me about it, and we're talking about the fact that I like Law and Order, and I've watched Law and Order multiple times and multiple of the series. Like I watched the spin-offs and shit. And all that good stuff, you know? Shit. Was I too late? Yeah, I was too late. God damn it. I haven't watched either of those, to be honest. But, my father has, and my father has suggested that I do watch it. It sounds interesting, and from what I've heard from the descriptions of it, from my father and friends, it doesn't quite sound like something I would be into. I'm more into, like, shows that focus on the police investigation instead of the killers themselves. I don't know if that explains it properly. So let's say like Law and Order, Criminal Minds, FBI. I also like Bones, which is a series about like the forensic lab, basically. I had to take a couple psychology classes for my major. Actually, that I was pretty good. That was pretty good actually. Like it was enjoyable. When we're doing it also included special education. And every time ADHD would come up, my college friend would just turn to like and look at me and be like, this literally describes you. Like, this is you. Forensic scientist, not so much. I wouldn't quite describe forensic linguistics as a science. But I would love to. I would love to pursue that as a career. That would require a PhD though, which means I would have to stay in college for so fucking long. No, my friend was right, because I do have ADHD, so. Like, when she did it, like, she meant, like... Yeah, we're talking about you. It's one of the prime examples, to be honest. Because one of the professors was talking about, like, oh, like, people with ADHD are pretty good at multitasking. And I was sitting there, like, drawing on my notebook and listening to the class. And she just looks at me and goes, yep. Yeah, that's you. It's more like autism related, not so much ADHD. It is still. A lot of those do tend to overlap. For me, yeah, for me as well it is. It's very easy to multitask instead of single tasking. Or like focusing on one thing. That seems like very difficult for me. I should probably shut up and focus on the game. Jesus, I am losing track of what's happening. You like single tasking? Could never be me. I hate single tasking. It feels like I can't focus if I single task. I don't know if that makes sense to people who don't have ADHD. Back up! Fuck! I knew I wasn't fast enough. God damn it. It was going so well. I fucked it up. I knew it was gonna happen. But yeah, it's good to understand what you're good at, what you enjoy, and all that stuff. I feel like the best thing is just to understand what you need from everything, like other people and stuff. Hello. Like, let's say what you need the people around you to do, or what you can do to minimize what bothers you. Yeah, I'm playing FNAF 2. I'm trying to beat it. I don't know if I can. We're about to figure that out. I'm getting like really tired, so I'm getting more and more sloppy as as this keeps going. And I am getting sick. I am absolutely getting sick. Yeah, actually, I wanted to tell you something fun. I got my nails done Halloween themed. They have like blood on them and shit. Blood and like spider webs. Thank you. I also hope I feel better soon. But honestly, it's because I've been doing a lot of stuff recently. I should honestly just like stay home more. That's gonna fix all my problems. But just stay home more. But then again, I don't really want to be honest. I've been doing a lot of stuff, but yeah. Oh, that sounds fun. I will in fact not be playing 3. I will be playing 4 next. I do not wish to play FNAF 3. I don't like FNAF 3. I do not have a pollen allergy. I have gotten that checked out, and it is not seasonal. It's not a seasonal thing. It just happens. It's quite random, to be honest. Springtrap is cool. I do agree with that. But I don't like the mechanics. And that's why I will not be playing it. The mechanics are what bothers me. Hi. It's not so much the game or theme or whatever. Sorry, I do apologize for that. My mother just came in to say hi. Okay, if it was more like that, maybe I would like it more. Foxy, go back. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Maybe I would like it more, but... Nice of that, thank you! Props to my artist for doing an amazing job. I love her. Fuck. That was stressful. But yeah, I always love to thank my artist. My artist did an amazing job on my avatar, my model, and she's amazing. Is all I have to say about that. I'd say that it's a great design on Withered Chica. I feel like they did an amazing work. Scott did an amazing work on designing her. Oh my god, can he leave? Fuck. Yeah, that was such a good run. That's so unfortunate. I felt like that was such a great run. I need to be a little bit more on my toes. Yeah, I also took out my acrylics, and now I just have a not simple. I have I don't know what it's called in English. It's not gel, but it did make them a little bit stronger, but not as strong as I would like them. Honestly, taking off my acrylics, I don't feel that good. I feel like I wanna put acrylics back on. They're just so much more expensive. So much more expensive. Hi. Oh, hi, Jamie, too. Yeah. I feel like I wanna put acrylics back on because Jesus Christ. It is getting harder and harder to breathe through my nose as we keep going. I swear to God. Oh, good job! Let's go! That's amazing! I'm so proud of you. Oh my God, I can barely breathe. This is quite insane. Anyway, but yeah. Uh, well, I am glad that you got some more. But yeah. For being sick, it doesn't help the fact that I'm a smoker. So maybe like maybe I just should go to the doctor. I'm gonna do a few. No. No. No 6-7. I do not. I don't participate in 6-7. What the fuck does 6-7 mean? I mean, what does 6-7 mean? I have no idea what the Gen Alpha mean when I say 6-7. 6-7. I'm gonna do a few more runs, and then I will have to end stream. I'm getting a migraine from the way, like, from how sick I'm getting slowly. No, don't say that. Also, I get like chill bumps on my fingers, so my fingers are starting to swell. They're called like these are called like they're called chill bumps. They're basically when it gets cold, your hands like swell up a bit in certain places, and those bumps get like really itchy. That's what they're called. They're called chill bumps. I don't know how else to describe them. Like, they're just little bumps you get from the cold, and they're itchy and they hurt, and basically like your fingers swell and shit. No, chill bumps, like BUMPS. Bumps. Like a bump. I have no idea. I have no idea what 6'7" means. Connor, I feel old and I'm 20. Yeah, chill bumps. With an S at the end. Because they're multiple, I guess. I don't know. I translated it from Greek, that's what it said. Yeah, Connor, I feel old at 20 because I don't know what 6'7" means. I feel old. Connor, can you send me like a definition or a link to like what does Google say? What does Google say that 6'7" mean? What the Alright, give me a second. Pulling up Google. Let's see. What does 6'7" mean? The slang term 6'7" or 6'7" has no single fixed meaning and is often used nonsensically, but it most commonly refers to being so and so, or a dismissive go away. It originates from a viral trend connected to a song by Skrilla called Doot Doot 6'7" and is also associated with the 6'7" height of baseball player LaMelo Ball. The specific meaning depends heavily on context, with some people using it as an inside joke. Okay. Glad this became more of an educational stream, or what the fuck does 6'7" mean? 'It's like a perfect match. I have no. I don't. I'm too old. I'm too old for this shit. I'm too old. I'm too old. I'm too old. I am too old. I'm gonna focus on my game before I start having a midlife crisis at 20. I'm not kidding, I'm about to have a midlife crisis at the age of 20. Y'all, let me live. Let me live. Hello? 42? What the fuck is 42? Am I too young for that one? What the fuck is 42? Or do you mean like 420? Because that is also something, I guess. Because 42, I have no idea what 42 is. I think every number is a meme at this point. I'm confused about what is a meme and what isn't. I am so lost. Oh, the meaning of... Okay, no, I know that one, actually. Actually, I do know that one. I'm bullshitting. Fuck no! Yep, that was a death sentence. Yeah, I did actually know what 42 means. Like yeah, I did not remember it though. So, today, what did we learn? We'll learn what forensic linguistics is. We'll learn that, men in the academic settings usually sit, very weirdly to basically have a dick size contest. And we learned what 6-7 means. I feel like this already is a very productive stream. I'm having such a bad migraine right now. The fact that I want to go to bed at such an early time, I would not have imagined that this would have been me right now. If you told me this like a couple weeks ago. Because that's the thing. Linguistics itself has been studied a lot. And the formation of languages. And in quotations, new languages and how they can be created. In case you're interested, there was a study on some monkeys that show signs of developing a language. I don't remember what they're called right now, but basically there are these monkeys that, like, I think small monkeys that have a certain sound that they make whenever one of their predators is around, to warn every other monkey that's around what like threat is coming up, to help them like basically combat it. And actually I had something in my pragmatic class about it, and we discussed if like we had like a little debate thing on if that actually shows like the beginning of a language or if it is just sounds, like with no other meaning to them. Fuck, I fucked that up. Alright, I have a massive migraine, so I will be ending stream here because I can barely look at my monitor right now. I'm also struggling to breathe, dude. What the fuck is happening today? Let me like pull my hair up or something. Maybe that's gonna help a little bit. But yeah, I will be ending stream here. Or else I'm by all means going to fucking pass out. I'm gonna ignore the message with so much Gen Alpha speak that my brain is hurting. I am glad to have you attend one of my streams finally. I'll say the little thing that I want to say before I go. I have acquired a Teemo hat. An official League of Legends Teemo hat. And I am very happy about that. Other than that, I will be in the stream here. I hope everyone enjoyed watching. I hope you have a nice night. Oh shit. I hope you have a nice night or whatever it is where you live. Bye bye. And thank you so much for watching.